Hello YouTube, this is Lucas No from Aesthetics Interactive Studios, and I'm here to bring you just a video vlog. This video vlog, video log. God, that's what happens when you do, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years in college. So, basically what this video log is for, is to say that I have completed all of my university work, which means that I am now completed university. I have a graduations on the 4th of July, which should be interesting. Whether I go is another matter, but I guess it'll look good if I did go. Well, basically what the things that I did in university is the creative media productions in motion graphics and animations, dominantly in things like interactive media. This can include things like video games, for example. But that's not what really I want to do. What I want to do in the creative media industry is more of just do, well, me personally would specialise in 3D stuff and visual effects. I mean, I got a bit of basics in how to use things like video cameras and digital cameras. I know how to take photos. I understand the rule of using manual focus to get that nice, appealing shot. But when it comes to my specialist area, I would have to do something like, or choose something that I'm stronger at, and I feel that my strong point is 3D modeling and animation. Now, I'm not saying that's true. That is just my personal opinion. But what this video log is also meant to be for is to say that university is now over, which means I have more time to do more YouTube videos and more work on my video game project. So that should be fun. And that also may mean that you will see more videos coming from me. I know I posted a lot last week. I believe it was last week. It must have been last week. But yeah, last week was when I did yeah. God, stop repeating yourself, boy. Doing it again, sorry. It's just trying to think what to say because I don't have a script right now. I don't have a script. Plus, I had a barbecue last night and I had a couple of drinks, so take that as you will. But I'm not drunk. I'm not hungover or anything like that, so don't worry about it. But it's just also, I just don't have a script. I don't have a script for these things because I like to talk. I mean, my girlfriend even says that I have a kind of voice of like a narrator because how I talk and say things when I read things, it kind of sounds like a narrator's voice and things like that. So I guess I could do things like narration. I might actually do a demonstration video of me doing a narration. I mean, I know I never gave a professional narration in any of my videos so far, but maybe I'll give it a try. But as I said, there may be more YouTube videos coming along the way, and this time, because of the investment I've made in things like I've got my digital camera over there, I also got obviously my microphone here, webcam there, I've got all the Adobe stuff and 3D, thank you. And got all the software I need, and it keeps putting me out of focus. Why you do that to me? Anyways, so yeah, more videos. I might do more cell animation and stop motion animation if you guys want me to. Basically, just give me your opinions or things that you want me to try and do, and I will see if I can do a demonstration video on them. I say that because I like my target audience. I like my audience, the people who view my videos, my subscribers, to give me some ideas. Just give me ideas of what to design or what to make in a video, and I will try my best to make it for you. Because it is, being a creative person, sometimes you do lose that creativity in terms of idea generating. You have to think, right, what am I going to have to make? But I guess that's where the idea of idea generations have to come in, where you have to like look around the things around you, like check your environments, check people, check a building, or just look at your floor or something, even if it's the smallest thing, like an audio jack, or even smaller, like a guitar pick. You can find inspiration in anything, literally anything. I mean, I was actually working on a 2D graphic actually of a spaceship, and all that was modelled by, or modelled after, was my bullet back there behind me. That's what it. That's what my That's what this 2D graphic starship I was making is based off. It was, I basically took a picture of my bullet and I put it into Photoshop, and I just painted over it and started giving it rings and thrusters and a cockpit and something like that. So it is just grabbing whatever you can to get an idea. This is what we are taught in creative media, to basically use contextualization. That's what they love using. They love using contextualization. They love that word so much because it's like, look at things and just think about it. That's the kind of impression they get. You just look at something and try and see if you can come up with something else that's based on that thing. For example, this microphone. I could probably base this damn thing. Yeah, there are many things you could base that on. You could even make that into a rocket as well, if you turn it upside down. I also did make a bit of a change in my room. I mean, my room never looked like this. It was a mess. And also my microphone was aiming downwards. But I was thinking, no, I need to change it because I need to make sure. I just want to make things a little more professional. I mean, for something like me, I got my camera over there. I even got, if you see just beneath it, there's like a DVD case. That DVD case is a musical called The Day It Rained in Colours, which is a musical that I helped create the visual effects for. I designed the visual effects. I even got a free ticket go and watch the musical in Tunbridge. So I was and to be honest, it was quite a good show, quite a good musical actually. To be honest, even though it's religious, and I'm not a big fan of religion, but I respect religious freedom. They want to make a musical that has a religious meaning behind it. That is fine by me. But we did not know that it was going to be a musical based on religion until during the production we were watching the musical. But I helped with the visual effects on a couple of scenes, so it's got my name in it. So they even gave me a free copy of The Day It Rained in Colours. I actually got 2 copies because I sent one to my girlfriend, because at the moment she lives in the United States. So I sent her a copy just to let her see the work that I have done for the musical and things like that. So it's all good, and that was during my college years before I even started university. But now that I'm finished with university, I can get more work done with YouTube, as well as independent projects as well, even freelance work if I want to. For example, if you got any ideas that you want up and you need someone with skills and experience to do it for you, then you can just leave me a comment or send me an email, well, an inbox message on YouTube, and I will get back to you. I always get back to the certain comments, depending on the kind of comments. I mean, this is something I want to address actually. When I made the Blender and Maya comparison video, people were telling me that the methods I was doing were completely contradicting to each other. Basically, what I was doing is not how you would do it in the other software. Now, after re-evaluation, checking back on the videos, and going back into the softwares and looking at it, I will now admit that yes, they are different. I was wrong to compare those methods. They are just the methods that I'm aware of. That's what I'm gonna say. They are the ways that I am aware of when it comes to using these software. That's how I do my That's how I use my software. Is the way that I showed in that video. I didn't try and I didn't mean to make it sound like that this is the alternative to that method in another software, or it isn't a similar method. So I will apologise for those who didn't like the video because of the misinformation I was saying at the time. I will apologise, and as I said, everyone's comments in my comment section matters. I do look back. I do look at my comments. I do look at messages that I get. I look at all this stuff because I want to hear what the people have to say, because it helps build my channel. And the reason it helps build my channel is because I have ordinary people helping, guiding me in the right direction when I get something wrong. So I thank those people, even though if they don't agree with me or agree with the videos that I'm making, I still thank them for giving me their opinions and their views on a certain thing. So that's good, and I look at these very carefully. I take these comments very seriously, because if I want to have this channel and this studio to grow, I need to know what people feel, because it's all about your target audience. It's all about who you are aiming for, and it goes back to my first videos for the Aesthetics Interactive Studios about how to become a YouTuber. It all comes down to networking, target audience, and the considerations of what you have to do. But it varies depending on the kind of channel you're making. It always varies. For someone like me, I strive to look for professionalism, and even if I do get some things wrong, I will own up to it and admit that it is wrong. If I feel that it's wrong, I do go back and evaluate my work. I do go back and look at my work. Even when with my other YouTube channel, which is not studio based, but it's in fact more of what I do in my spare time when I've got spare time. Where I play games. Even when I record videos, even when I record my demonstration videos and my tutorial videos and any videos like that, I look back before I upload. I look back, I read back on things. If I have the time, then I can redo it. But when I don't have time, I have no choice but to upload. For example, was when with my major project. With my major project, I had to upload all of that in their raw format because of I was running out of time. I mean, my deadline was the 24th of June. Today is the 22nd of June, which means I had 2 days, but I had to try and make sure that all my other projects for university were done as well. So it was trying to mix it up. We're trying to fit things in together so I don't have an issue with one thing. I've been talking for about over 13 minutes now. Cool. I'm a chatterbox. Oh dear. But that's pretty much what it is. This is just to let people know what's been happening. What's been happening with me, what's been happening with certain situations, what's been happening with university and things like that. I mean, I have even considered wanting to do a teaching course, actually. A teaching course for people who want to do 3D stuff, you know, like creative media productions. I'd like to be a teacher one day, but not right now. I mean, I'm 23 years old. I feel I'm a little too young to do things like teaching, because you need like experience. And yeah, I have been doing 3D modeling, animations, and all that stuff since 2010. So that's like, this is back in March or May. May 15th, 2010 was when I first started 3D modeling animation. But I started in 2008 with making mods for video games. So I guess if you want to put it in that round context, then I've been in this field or doing this kind of stuff since almost 10 years ago. Almost 10 years. So I generally say my official start date was 2010. May 15th, 2010 was my official start date with 3D modeling and animation. So that is basically over 7 years ago now. So I've been doing this stuff for 7 years. 7 years. It's a long time, I know. Plus I had the college for 3 years, and I've done this university course for a year. I mean, so and this is the only time I'm doing it. This is the only year I'm doing. Not because I'm dumb, but because I was quite behind on some of my projects. So because of that, the only qualifications I can get is a pass. But I was doing okay because I was getting merits. I even had one with a distinction. This is college grade terms, by the way. Distinction's the highest. Merit is great, but not better than distinction. And a pass is obviously the lowest you can get, but it's still good. It still means you know the basics. But like I said, with my uni projects, I was getting merits, but because of that or the outstanding work I had, it was because I didn't really have time to do them, because I had other things like family issues, YouTube issues, and many other things. I had all these issues in the way that were stopping me getting the work done in time. So they were put into referrals, which means that work is outstanding. And the 24th of June is the deadline to get all outstanding work done. Now that's done, the highest grade I can get overall now is a pass. Because all the work that I made will be a pass. All outstanding work, that is, can only be given a pass. So to be honest, I am a little disappointed, but it is my fault. To a certain extent, it's my fault that I left it for too long. But hopefully, I will. But that means that I can only do a 1 year of the project. It's actually meant to be 3 years, but I can only do this year. But again, hands up, admittingly, it was partially my fault that I didn't do as well as I hoped, because of the certain issues that I had. So but there was some good news that comes out of it. It means I have more time for YouTube videos to make, as well as more time to do my independent projects and things like that. I've already got had done a freelance work, like the Day of Ending Colours. I've done freelance work there, and so I am hopeful for what comes in the future. And I know that regardless of what people say about the United Kingdom leaving the European Union, they say that's going to affect jobs. To an extent, yes, that will affect jobs, but I feel when it comes to my field of work, it will hit quite hard, but I still am hopeful that it ain't gonna affect it too much. So that's all I can say about things like that. So what else should I say? Because this is a video log, it's all about keeping you guys up to date with the things. I did mention, I don't think I did mention anything about these video logs, but I might do some video logs just to keep you guys updated on what's going on, especially with the way my channel is going and the things I'm working on and things like that. I will try my best to keep you guys in the loop. Also, I want an opinion from my audience. I want you to basically write in the comment section. I will leave a comment in the comment section asking about if I should consider starting doing a live stream tutoring sessions for those who want to get into 3D or 2D or anything like that. I want to know your guys' opinions and thoughts. Because if you want me to do some streaming tutorials and things like that, or tutoring for people who want to get into the field, then let me know. So thank you for watching this video. I apologise for it being too long, and I also apologise for the background noise. The background noise is actually my fan going off or blowing on a high power because it's so hot. It's so hot here in the UK at the moment, especially in the southeast area. I don't know the exact temperature, but it feels like about 27 degrees Celsius. So yes, so as I mentioned before, I cut off because my mum wanted me to do something. Basically, if you want me to do some tutoring sessions on YouTube, like live stream it, then I'll be more than happy to, as long as everyone else is happy to. But I may also have to check see if I am legally allowed to tutor live stream on YouTube. I'll probably contact YouTube about live streaming tutorials or tutoring sessions and things like that, as well as probably have to look at the common law as well in the United Kingdom and see if it's legal. So, God, I'm so sweating. You can literally see it. That's how hot it is. Oh, and I've got the fan blowing and everything, and it's still too hot. But nah, thank you for watching. I'm Lucas Snow from Aesthetics Interactive Studios, and I'll see you all again very soon. When it came to the introduction of this YouTube video, I used Adobe After Effects to create the visual effects. I used text, and I also used certain visual effects like the beam effect and the audio spectrum. The music was made by Magix Music Maker Premium, which is obviously for non-commercial use. The audio track is just for my introductions only. But the visual effects in Adobe After Effects were created by me, as well as the music, obviously. But I used the mask tool in order to create the audio spectrum that come in as when the rising of the audio happens, like the build up to the actual main beat.